Okay. Hmm. There's like people talking about. I went to a rave on Saturday, which was 2 days ago, and there were these kids that were talking about 2012 or whatever. The thing about all this stuff regarding that is like, I don't know. I think that there's two people walking down a street. Before them is a man clearly raping a woman. The modern day patriot is the first person to react, and he says, "Oh my God, somebody should do something about this." And the other man is what would have been the patriot in the olden times. And he goes over to the woman being ravaged and beats the hell out of the guy, clocks him in the side of the head. The rapist is knocked out. And the woman that was raped has mixed feelings about it, because maybe the patriot kills the other man, the rapist. And the patriot, the modern day patriot, reacted initially by trying to stop the second man from saving the woman, from saving America. I mean, there's so many people talking about how actions need to be done, and yet they advocate in the same breath not action. They advocate learning instead of actually doing stuff that actually has an effect, or actual acts of defiance. I would rather be that second character. I would rather be the way that people used to be. And the thing is, nowadays, it's condemned. The idea of being an extreme, having an extreme persuasion is wrong, is seen as wrong. But why is it seen as wrong? Because we've been conditioned to think that it is. We've been conditioned to think that Tyler Durden in the movie Fight Club is evil. No, he's the good guy. He's the good guy. And that's the kind of stuff, that really is the kind of stuff that would have to be done in order for anything to really change. I mean, the people that hold the real strings are the people who've had in their family wealth to the point where they have so much power that they don't care about losing money. They don't care about making money, because they already have virtually all of it. The kind of people that we're talking about are not, they're not people that have been elected, obviously. But I guess the point is, the people that call themselves patriots nowadays, and the people that are involved in these movements that do nothing, they're all pussies. I mean, I think that they should all be seen just as much. They're all just as much a part of the problem, even if they're talking about how bad it is, because all that person's doing is complaining. They're bitches. All those people are is bitches. They're not doing anything. I mean, they aren't even thinking about... I mean, if you do take down the New World Order or whatever, if you do take down the idea of this future world government that will happen, and cashless society, and basically everybody will be in debt to the mother state of the world and everything. If you don't want that to happen, what's the alternative? Are we going to continue on the same track we've been doing as separate countries and all of this kind of crap? Is that going to continue forever? And the money system that we have, furthermore? I don't think that's going to be possible. I don't think that can... I mean, we're evolved. We have to let evolution take its course. And if we don't, we're fucked. Just as much as if we had this New World Order situation. I think what really needs to be done is thinking of alternatives of world government. Ideas that are counter to this basically debtor society that will inevitably come from the same paradigm of the past. And that's exactly what these people are basically going to provide. They're going to provide basically a super society wherein which the same old shit is going to be there's going to be crappy art. There's going to be no human uplift. Everything is going to be suppression and basically devolution and regression for those people who are of the servant class. And the people that are of the upper class will basically become immortal through technology. I mean, that's an inevitability as well, but of course it's not one that's extraordinarily close. It's relatively far off, but it's going to happen eventually. I mean, eventually we're going to have doll bodies, and we're just going to have basically like artificial or whatchamacallit, have human consciousness downloaded into the mainframe of a fucking computer doll, or a supercomputer, which will then transmit into a doll or something like that. And that's how you eliminate death. But that won't be for the people that are creating the machines that will create the dolls or whatever. To prevent this, create alternatives. Otherwise, you're just the first guy watching a woman being raped while another man has to actually beat the shit out of the guy, get him off of the woman.